most about these cars is, why do I have to use 2 different keys? Why do I have to use 2 different keys to get in it? Like, one of the other things that I really hate about these cars is the interior. I mean, it is just as cheap and as plasticky as all possible. I mean, the leather's not even nice. Not even nice when it was new. Door panels on pretty much every single one of these I've seen always crack and split in multiple places. I mean, it's just a flimsy, rattly car, you know? Honestly, the best thing about these things, as everyone knows, is the LS. And a 6-speed. I mean, a T56, you know, it's a great drivetrain in them. The worst thing about GM products, in my opinion, is all the little things that break, you know? It's, this thing's already needed a water pump, radiator, gosh, had a couple other leaks, AC issues. This thing has been in the shop 4 or 5 times in the last 6 months, you know, so. I mean, she only has 129,000 miles on the clock. It's been pretty well maintained, but wheel. You know, honestly, I don't even think the suspension and everything is really that great on these. They're supposed to have so much better of a suspension over the Mustang 4-link, but really they don't seem much better as far as getting traction and stuff, you know. Sounds like the power steering's whining again too. But you know, that power, that's what makes these things fun cars. This is like the notchiest T56 I've ever dealt with as well. Another bad thing about this car, the traction control is horrible in it. You can feel it modulate, like when you're on snow, you still slide quite a bit, and then it just, the pedal, like throttle pedal pulses. Another downside to having fiberglass body panels, they crack. Cartoonish styling on top of it. Probably the last thing that I really can't stand about it are these exhaust systems on these cars. You want true duals? It ain't gonna happen on an F-body. That's for sure. So at the end of the day, I can kind of see why people pull the motors out of these things and throw them in a Fox body. Best thing about them, the engine. Worst thing about them, everything else.